I will ask Rajagopal just to give us some introduction, very brief, to Devi Kavacham, because Devi Kavacham would be the first hymn that we would going to, learn together, applying the phonetic rules.
Namaskaram. As we are going to enter into the Mahatmyam with the preparatory recital of verses which are called Purvangam. The first one we are going to do is Devi Kavacham. Kavacham means armor, that which protects you. Protects where? In the body, in the mind, and the psychic world that you have. Why do we need a protection? Are we going to the war? No, we're just going to witness the legacy of Devi's war. Then why do we need a protection? Because this path is a path for perfection. It's a pursuit of truth. If Ambal has made the Leela to create the world, but you go back and say, no, I just want to be one with the Brahman, the play ends, right? So what does therefore the Devi does? Devi is going to say, come on child, enjoy this, enjoy this, enjoy this. She's going to give you Ashtasiddhi. Everything you want, she's going to give you. Patanjali says very mockingly, if you do all these things, you get something called Siddhi, which is not good. But we want Siddhi. So Siddhi is going to take. Bhagavan Shankara, when he says about Devas and Asuras, they say both are Asuras. Why? I used to think when I was young, when this Deva and Asura were fighting to get the Amrit from the ocean, Milky Ocean, it was a joint labor, right? Both worked hard. What is the ethics then? Whatever comes out, they should share. But did it happen? No. They were strict. Ambai came and tricked them. Unjust. So who is Asuras? Even Devas are Asuras. Why? Because they are eluded by the fantasy of Bhogam. Siddhi. That's why even Indra is worried. When somebody is doing penance, he sends a parade of dancers to go and dance in front of them, disturb them. Why? Because his position will be gone. So everything, therefore, even though they are called immortal, they are, for the ant, we are immortal. Ant dies in 2 days and we live for 100 years. So Devas live longer, but suffer longer. So every kalpam goes through it. So Amba is going to give you all this positive effect. Then to balance it, we have our own negative things. Our own jealousy, our avarice, our grief, our sins. Then the natural calamities. Noise, pollution, Microsoft doesn't working. All this kind of interruptions come in the path. So all this take away the focus of attention, the intensity of purpose of what you're doing is distracted. They are like enemies to the body, enemies to the mind. I need protection. So I want Devi to give me the protection. Why Devi? Div means that which illumines. If I hear, there is a Devata, there is an illumination of hearing. If I don't hear, there is the tendency to darkness. There is an Ashura stopping my hearing capability. So every div has to be illuminated. Therefore, I am inviting Devi, please manifest in thousands of forms. Come, sit down in my limbs. There's going to be 66 limbs in the Devi Kavacham. Do you know that you have 66 parts to protect? It will tell you. In the physical body, spiritual body. And each one comes with Sukanta Ganta, comes there to protect my nose, because Sukantam. There's so beautiful names for each god, so that it resonates very easily. All can be fictional, doesn't matter. But it gives you that kind of a divinity there. So in the Kavacham, the Markandeya Maharishi starts the question to the Brahma. Tell me, what is that you're going to teach me that is not taught before? And he says, look, this is the Paramaragasya. What is Ragasya means what? Secret. That I know you don't know it. But if you publish it on a paper, is it Ragasya anymore? No. But this is all published. That means just teaching to everybody else. Is he not giving the secret out? But this is a Paramaragasya. Yeah. A secret knowledge by which, by expressing it out, if it becomes no more secret, is a worldly secret. But Paramaragasya means even if you express it in words, it is not revealing itself because you have to be realized. This is not perceptible. This is not for the mind and knowledge. It is for your Atma Bodham. We are currently in a Jiva Bhavam. Jiva Bhavam needs instruments of knowledge, Jnanendriyam, Karmendriyam. You dissect. In Atma Bodham, these instruments are useless. So that is a Paramaragasya. So because the Paramaragasya, if you realize it, the game is over. Amba says, yeah, she already told, right? Whoever watches my dance unmoving is my Shiva. So if you are able to unmove, achalam, you watch everything else, you become the Shiva. So this is a path, this very, very precarious path, very dangerous path, but very rewarding path. That's why you need the Kavacham. So we read this Kavacham, and there are a lot of Ambal, there are 9 names come through. Of course, there's an inspired interpretation. You can give the name some meaning, and as I told you, Shabdartham will give you in a contemplative mode. But firstly, I think what I understand from this proceedings, which is a beautiful proceeding, forget all the Artham right now, forget all the meaning right now. Shabdam is very important. And when we label the point of Shikshavali, quite complicated to the mind to look at it, but just close the eyes and listen to what he says. Shruti is why it's called Shruti. No knowledge, no grammar, no PowerPoint will give you that compared to 2 minutes of focused listening to him and then reproducing without shy. Because we want the Kavacham, we want to wear it. I think once the Kavacham is worn, then I'm sure that we will have opportunity to talk about how we are going to walk, what we need. Namaste.